Gotta go. Girl talk.
Boom! Hard in.
Hard
Dude, Alex,
in.
hard in. We are here.
Ryan.
Well, it's I'm wearing Geek Dad Life colors, so I feel we should just run on Geek Dad Life time. We should just be just a little late. It's fine.
Just a
Whatever.
little bit.
Just a little
You
bit.
had to
It's all-
darken your background while I was lightening mine.
Dude, we're Batman and Superman. That's how we're the world's
Yeah.
finest. That's how this goes. That's how it feels to me anyway. Oh man, dude, New York City Comic Con coming up. How you feeling?
Feeling pretty good. I'm heading down tomorrow. Getting on a train and going down to New York. Yeah, we'll see. I'm looking forward to it. See the Mondo booth, which is going to look really cool. See the Mondo panel, see everything there is to see. So,
dude, I don't know. That's exciting that you get to go do that. And I guess you're going there to be part of the panel. Is that the deal?
Well, I'll go there to see the panel, which is at I believe 11 o'clock on Friday, in 11 in the morning. So, yeah, if you're at New York Comic Con, what's that? They're Saturday, which unfortunately I
they're
can't
Saturday.
go to, but yeah.
Come on, guys! If anyone has a spare ticket for Saturday, give it to us.
Just send it my way.
Just send it to him. He needs it.
I need to see that Toy Tuber panel.
Yes. Right. So we'll talk a little bit about that. And we'll talk, we got to get into this Catwoman. Toy anxiety, as you've been saying, is real.
Intense.
We got to get into it. So before we even do that, crying out loud, let's say a quick howdy do to the chat here tonight. We got Stanley Eberhard is here. Video Power Gaming. Yes, please hit that like button. Andrew's Gatey's Toys. Also be sure to check out his channel and Instagram. It is amazing. What's it? 'Twas the night before NYCC and all through the house on a creature was stirring. Not even a louse who doesn't make a female.
I know. Did you see those JSA superpowers, but no Black Canary? They're making Black Canary? Man before Black Canary. It's like they are messing with you specifically. That 3-pack is a troll at Ryan Doell.
It is. You know what? You know what? After this episode, I am going to invite Owen onto the show. And then Owen can explain. He can explain it to me directly. There's none of this. Where is this? What happened? We can sit him down here, like on Dick Tracy with Mumbles. I'll sit there. I'll drink water, and he can tell me, "Big boy did it." Right? That's what's gonna happen. I am gonna do that. I'm gonna invite him. He should come on anyway. We should talk superpowers and answer all our questions. Chinovo's here. Who's pre-ordering the Christopher Reeve figure tomorrow? I'm probably not, but it's a nice figure. It is a nice figure. The head sculpt's really nice. I give those guys credit.
And Christopher Reeve is hard likeness to capture, but it looks pretty good.
It looks pretty good, and I have to give the McFarlane team props for this. Their actor likenesses have been really good lately.
Yeah, like the Batman and Robin figures and the Batman Forever stuff, like for sure.
It's looking good. My favorite dude, Mr. Matt Bush. I have the NECA Reeve Superman, but we'll try for McFarlane. That's a good one too. Cougar McGillicuddy, Allison Troy is here. Welcome to the Secret Garden of Delight, Joy, y'all. Thank you, thank you, Allison, for being here too. Go check out the Toy Geeks podcast. I'm just gonna give everyone their plugs as I bring them as I see fit. Dang it. Go check out Toy Geeks podcast. Allison Troy helps out with a lot of the facts. She's the fact checker on that show, and she keeps Dan Larson and Jay Glatfelter in line. Amazing stuff and amazing research too.
And that podcast is so good. It's so the only thing is like it's a podcast, so there's no visual, right? So often, and they're talking about toy lines, so I'm always like trying to like Google as they're
along,
saying, like, what everything is.
especially when they start going off about a certain photo, and you're like,
Yeah,
"You guys,
yeah.
stop it!"
I
It's
know
funny.
they've got to release the video at some point, so I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, that'll be a Patreon exclusive, I guarantee it.
Yeah.
Bionic Funk, my boy Duke Moody, Professor of Ricketts is here. Thank you, dude. Derek Hoover, he is here as well. Jack Knight 73, Deep Space Niner. Yeah, right, Derek Hoover. But JSA, Andrew, JSA. It's come on. But we know. It's coming. Make Mine Marvel Legends is here. Johnny Cock. Doc O's Collecting, thank you for being here. Chad Stewart, Tovercon, will there be a Brew Crew rally? Maybe. People find out. I'm going to start
maybe
one.
informally, but yeah, if you're at New York Comic Con, like keep an eye peeled for me on Friday.
Are you going to be at the booth and stuff too, answering questions?
No,
revealed?
not like I was at San Diego, but I'll be floating around like
Do they not know who you are? Do I need to like?
Don't they know?
Yeah, you know what? I checked your DNA records. I know who you are. Come on, but Mondo should be. I mean, let's face it. This is going to be a big weekend for you. I think as far as I only can imagine. Like, let's put it this way: if Craig, Abby, and Jacob have to be there, then I can guarantee you there's going to be some Brewer madness happen on with that one. Paper Kriegel is here. Basteros. Yes.
Ballesteros. It's spelled phonetically.
God, whatever. Tony Johnson. I'll get it right one day. I swear. It's not whatever. It's a name. You know what I mean? Chris. Oh my God. Cicero Holcomb. Great. Thank you for being here. Thank you very much. Derek Dazzle is here. Dazzle. Right? Here he is. Luis
Nice.
Balstereros. I can do it here.
We'll get it. We'll get it, Luis.
Yes. And greetings from Canada and the United States via Alex. Feeling very ill tonight. We'll watch you later.
Man.
Oh, well, hopefully you feel better. You should speak about the Haslab leak here. You want to talk about Ecto-1s? We can talk about Ecto-1s. Let's do it.
It's true. We're not under any embargo, but I can't. Yeah, right? I can't wait. I can't wait to see what's revealed. I'm very excited.
Yeah, because it was pretty obvious what it was. I think if anyone is truly shocked that it was an Ecto-1, I think what's going to be the surprise is for all of us, right? Like, we don't know what the tiers are going to be. If they're even doing tiers, they could do a giant man thing and be like,
a giant man thing.
A giant man thing.
Now that should be the next Haslab, right?
That's the next. Yes, please. Let's do that. Quip is here, giving the years, right? PD Dubs, yesterday's podcast, which is also Mr. Derek Hoover, right? So, right? Yeah, let's talk Ecto-1 or Misdirection Slime Blower. We'll talk about it here briefly.
Still happen,
It could, Slime Blower could still happen. I don't know. Like we were just saying, I think it looks really cool. It's really weird that they're doing a plasma series figure thing. To me, I think it's weird. I know we're going to probably get more into this, whether I like it or not, on Toy Anxiety. There's the, plasma series to me is kind of like a dead line in a sense. No pun intended. There was nothing.
Well, in Ghostbusters, the dead does come back from.
That's
beyond.
right.
Nothing ever stays dead, right?
Nothing. That's true. Fair enough, right? But it was, they kind of did. They didn't do anything for Frozen Empire, which was kind of that was bogus thing of them to do, especially with all the cool new gear and just stuff in general, just so much cool stuff. That movie was made for a toy line, and Hasbro really shit the bed on it. but and I don't think it's any fault due to the. I want to make that very clear. I don't think it's due to anyone on the team, because usually when someone decides that, hey, we're not going to do anything for this movie, that comes from higher on Mount Olympus.
Yeah, and we don't know how like the writers' strike could have impacted things, and just like
Oh, yeah.
what was going on in terms of like the planning, like
Right.
the intense amount of planning that seems to go around like movie
Yeah.
driven properties, right?
I didn't even consider that, but you're right. Seeing it's how much it's affected my dang job.
Yeah.
It probably did go across the board like that as well. So that's a pretty fair point. So I'm hoping that I don't know where I will put it if I end up getting this Haslab. If it is plasma series scale, it looks massive next to the figures, right?
I think like in my mind, I'm thinking it's gonna be like the extreme Ghostbusters Ecto size,
right?
but it's true. Like that, it's gonna be. I mean,
I've
got a McFarlane Batmobile, which is pretty big. So if it's like that size, like that's okay. Like that's
right.
That works. I mean, it'd probably be a little shorter than that. But.
Right. So I'm curious. I'm curious to see what figures it all actually comes with. I'm curious if any. Well, obviously Louis Tully, right? We saw that in there.
Yeah, I mean, if the leaks are to be believed, like that's a really awesome offering.
You're right. I think so too. I think that's great. And there was I think one thing had a Slimer in there, but that could just be for photo photography. Again, I don't know what's.
Oh
what.
no, I mean they must
photos.
yeah. Well, I guess like we can talk about this thing, but yeah, I mean it looks awesome. Like looks to be like Slimer's involved, and also like if they're doing like some sort of a thing like the cantina where there's like two different price points for this, two different options, that like one thing that comes with like all the bells and whistles, and then if you another option that's just the car, like that'll be interesting to see like how the like price points like work out for this.
Yeah, I'm super curious. So I guess we'll find out soon enough. I guess just in a matter of few hours, few days, right?
Yeah, because the Friday afternoon is the Hasbro panel, I believe.
Yeah. So just
and
72 hours.
Yeah, and I'm hoping they like just like with like G.I. Joe, like they have it there. Like after they have their panel, they'll unveil the Ecto-1. You'll be able to see it in person. That'll be sick.
I do hope they film some stuff for at the firehouse while they're there.
Oh yeah.
I'm totally curious. It'll be fun. Okay.
Yeah.
Enough Ghostbusters. We're over.
Yeah. We're talking about cats and dogs living together.
Yes. Well, I know this is definitely giving me mass hysteria. I don't know about you.
Oh yeah.
Man, we set that up perfectly. You think?
Yeah.
God, we should write. We don't even need a script. We are the script. All right, JazzInc dioramas.
And everyone, full disclosure.
Yes,
Ryan and I are. It just somehow worked out that we are both going to be on trains tomorrow when this thing drops. Like,
yes. Like,
I don't know how the universe like made that happen, but like we are both like our chances of getting this, both of us it's very much in jeopardy.
Yeah, it's I'm definitely going to try. Right, Kevin toying around is asking. By the way, he did a stream earlier on like the 9 to 5 Warriors.
Oh, cool.
I think that's what they're called. You could correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, but yeah, go check out his stream after this stream. He does some quick review of some figures, really good. Ryan, are you buying or just curious? Am I buy or just curious? I am going to. We're gonna get into this. We're gonna get into this because I really want this, and I don't know how we're gonna do this. 1/6 scale, like just look at this. It's so good. All right, save the date, October 17th. Look how nice they are. They give us the time zones. West Coast, 8 a.m. East Coast, New York City, 11 a.m. So 11 a.m. for you, 8 a.m. for me, 5 p.m. in Paris, 11 p.m. in Hong Kong. A world live stream pre-order event for all regions. Woo! This is an event.
if it's limited, like we're screwed. Like there's no way that like supplies will hold, given all
Oh,
of the like
dude,
excitement and attention around this.
this figure is going to be a bloodbath. And I mean that in the nicest way. But it is. It's going to be an absolute bloodbath. Let's hang on. Let's get into it. They dropped another video today. Not going to play the audio on it because I don't know. I'm now scared to like show anything lately. Ever since
we should give
we didn't
false
get a copyright
information
strike,
around this. Like we should
yeah.
you know, lower the competition.
Oh,
over
you
this.
guys missed the hey, everyone missed the pre-order. She's already sold out. So I don't know why they said 17th. Obviously, they meant the 7th. This went on sale last week. I missed it too. Don't know
November
how.
17th. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it felt like. It felt like a November 17th. Yeah, let's go through. Let's do that just in case. Yeah, they're believe Juiced. Is that how you say his
Yost. Because the two O's
Yost.
in Danish, you say O instead of oo.
Okay. Oh, ooh. Okay.
Learn something new every day. Like it looks like Strobe waffles, but it's strobe waffles. That's how I know.
Nice. Okay, that's pretty good. All right, so they're breaking down exactly what everything is in this video, and they have multiple options for how you can buy this figure. And there's more than one figure. There's actually two figures, two different sculpts, two different styles of costumes, styles of hands, paints, you name it, they're doing it. Again, I know we've talked about this toy and have broken it down a lot, but the fact that they're breaking this down even more and being like, I think, what did they say in the video? It was a basic figure for this is like a deluxe figure with Hot Toys.
Yeah, so right, because the basic, so there's two different versions of this figure, right? There's the clean, what they're calling the clean version, which is your standard Catwoman, and the battle damaged version, which is this that we're looking at now with the hair coming out like from the end of the movie. And each of those versions has a basic version and a deluxe version. So the basic version just comes with one head, and I think limited accessories. The deluxe version comes with 3 heads like each. So like this is the clean version of Catwoman,
and the base,
deluxe version comes with the 3 portraits total and the base. And then the battle damaged one has 3 total battle damaged portraits. And yeah, here it is. You can pause it.
They didn't let us down here, right? So
also, I have to correct myself earlier. I said Danish. I meant Dutch. Just
okay.
Getting that out.
Good save. Good save. So yeah, so they're doing clean. Yeah. Clean, basic battle damage, ultimate DX, and then you get the 2-pack. So what you were saying, the clean Catwoman, 1/6 scale figure, basic edition, custom body, suit and corset, single sculpt, movable eyes. So just one portrait. 9 gloved hands, including 10 different claws, a wired whip, taser, and snow stand. I am curious I'm guessing the one without the mask that they show here, that must come with the battle damaged one, correct?
No,
heads?
there's no maskless one. These are like, I think these are pictures from the actual movie.
No, there's no way.
Yeah, the battle damaged one. The battle damaged one just has the hair coming out of the mask, but there's no like unmasked version.
Well, these look like toys. I don't know why.
Well, that's because
why am I losing my mind?
Michelle Pfeiffer is a perfect person.
That's true.
You might be thinking of there's a statue of like a unmasked like Selena Kyle from the movie.
Right. Now they have to make one.
Yeah.
I'm not going to accept.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, yeah. I mean, there might be like a follow up to that. That would be awesome if they did just like a follow up, like Selena Kyle, unmasked figure. Like,
I think they should do. Hear me out. Here's your. I know we're totally sidetracking here, but we're still somewhat on topic. This is my fantasy booking for the Selena Kyle. They do the same thing they do with Catwoman. They do Selena Kyle at the office from before she got pushed out the window.
Yeah.
Neat, tidy, meek. She's got her glasses, tea tray, folders,
curl down the middle of the forehead. Yeah.
Curl down, all that stuff. And then the next one is like when Bruce sees her on the street and she's got like the dark makeup around the eyes, the hair down, the fur.
She's talking to herself in the window. Yeah.
Yeah. Like that's the one. And they're reading the newspaper things together. Batman saved this so much in property damage alone. That is one of my, it's so cheesy and I love that so much. But that's my dream. Like, and could you imagine having all four of those figures? Like, that's it.
Oh my, yeah, I know.
Like, I would just get rid of everything else that I own. I'd be like, this is it. This is all I need.
The Selena Kyle collection. Yeah, I kind of agree.
Right? I feel like that's all I would need. All right, let's talk about this clean DX. So this is the deluxe. DX does not mean Degeneration X in this case. So there's the only two words we have for you is buy it. Clean deluxe edition, $450 American. The clean Catwoman. So same thing as the other one, except 3 sculpts. So 3 portraits. Movable eyes. God, I can tell I've been hanging out with you and Peter and stuff like way too much online because now I'm starting to use like they're portraits. They're not just heads. They're portraits.
Yeah,
I'm starting to talk like you guys. It's really it's annoying me. Okay, 9 gloved hands. So one less, one less than the. No, that's the same thing. Okay, never mind. I'm done.
Yeah, and they said that the hands all have like the cat claw, the like sewing needle claws on them. Like,
yes,
they're like, we're making like thousands of claws for this.
And then they got to make sure the right one is on the right finger on the right hand. Like it's got to be chaos. But I'm here for it. Bless them for it. Right? 9 gloves hands, the whip, the snow stand,
2 whips,
taser,
like a wired whip and a rolled whip. For the deluxe.
Oh yeah, look at correct. Yeah, for the deluxe. Yeah, the stand, the taser, cats and newspaper. Very important stuff, right?
I could maybe do without the cats and the newspaper, but it wouldn't bring the price down enough to warrant it.
Right? Like, Baducci Studios, Fark, that's beautiful. Yeah, will this be available worldwide?
Worldwide, except North America.
Correct. So we have to. We'll get into that after too, because we want to talk about the third parties and what we might be paying here. Now it's our time to pay, right?
Yeah.
For so long, Baducci's probably thinking like, finally, Australia, I can get what I want, right? And he's just like, now you have to pay. Where we get it like. They're paying $70 a Marvel Legend. Now it's our time. But the worst time. Okay. The basic battle damage. Battle damage Catwoman 1/6 scale, right? Custom body core set, single sculpt, movable eyes, 9 gloved hands, 10 different claws, wired whip, taser, snow stand, right? Same thing, but just the battle damage one, ultimate DX one. Same thing as the other one, right? Just more or less. But here, I think this is the kicker. This to me is the one that's worth, I think, if you're going to do this, just go all in. Just do it. Just go all in. Get the 2-pack, get both. Because then when you get one and you go, I should have got the other one. And you're not going to say, I should have got the other one. Because what you're really saying is, God, I should have got both.
In for a penny, in for a pound, as they say.
Right. And I think you made a good point too before we started the show, where you were like, even if you had to sell one, you could probably make the money back just on the one figure.
Yeah. But not if everyone buys the 2-pack, right?
Right. Well, it doesn't matter. These are sold out. These went on sale last week. You'll never get them.
Yeah. Long gone.
Oh, they're long gone. You guys don't want this. Trust me. 2-pack, $950. That comes out to about 1,300 Canadian, because our dollar is still the drizzling shits. So it's money. It is money. And you get everything from the deluxe ones. Like that's it. Like you get everything. It's the all in, as they would say on Kickstarter.
DC all in.
DC all in. Well,
yeah, it's the season for it.
I think this is a really cool thing to do and have these price levels and stuff, because I get it. I can't afford everything in the world. That's why I had to start a YouTube channel and start begging companies to let me, review their stuff. That's what shilling is. That's what we do. But this stuff is premium. Like when we talk about like premium toys, and I put Super 7 under that. I put NECA under that, Mondo under that. Or maybe they're not premium. I don't know. So in some cases, boutique and premium.
Yeah.
I guess that's the best way to put all that. Depending on what you're buying, I guess, from the company. Hey, I digest. Anyways, this is the epitome. This is the measuring stick of what a premium toy, doll, action figure, whatever you want to call it. This is the bar for premium.
Well, and that's the difficult,
agree?
like that's the like catch-22 with this stuff too, right? It's like on the one hand, you hope that they'll make enough that you can get one, but not so many that they have to sacrifice quality, because like the only way to achieve like the level of quality that they're presenting here is like for these things to be like hand painted, hand touched, like that level of care and artistry applied to each one. So it's like, if there are a lot of them out there, either it'll take a very long time to get them, which is okay. Like, Hot Toys
I'll wait a year.
Take a long time. But, this might take even longer given Hot Toys don't usually come with this many portraits, because like the paint, the delicate, like perfect photoreal paint takes a lot of time and a lot of care. There's like no way to like shortcut that, right? So Hot Toys typically come with like one portrait, maybe two portraits for like the extra edition. This comes with 6 portraits, like all told, right? Like in terms of like what they're producing. So like to keep that quality, it could take quite a long time, or they're gonna be produced in very limited numbers. So that's something I'm thinking about, like going into this in terms of like the chances of getting it, like how many they're making, like what to expect in terms as like investing in something like this. You can say portraits.
Yeah,
I'd say or even portrait.
Portraits.
If you're feeling fancy.
Like no, what I started to I always said, oh, you get like extra heads. That's what I always said. And then Attack Peter started correcting. He's like, oh yeah, it comes with like extra portraits. And because I hear Attack Peter, that he lives in my head rent free. Now I see that even with like, oh, check this out. They made a new Captain America. He comes with a couple portraits, right? Like I'm doing it. Like I'm catching myself doing it. And no, you can say portraits. I know I always give people shit on toy anxiety of like, just say 6-inch. Say 6-inch action figure. Don't say 1/18. 1/18 fractions. Why are we doing fractions? There's no reason for fractions. Just say 6-inch figure. Say what you feel. Either one.
I specifically started saying portrait because I thought it sounded like fancier. Yeah, so Peter might be doing it because I started doing it. And
is that? Oh my gosh, you guys! But I do. But you're right. It does sound fancier, and these are more or less. These are portraits.
Yeah, it's a portrait.
Yeah, Quip's helping us out here. Don't worry, Big Bad Toy Store will probably have a few at a 200% markup.
Oh man, I mean, well, that's the thing. So yeah, there are Spec Fiction and 1/6 Kit, I think, are supposed to that's like your option for North America. But it's yet to be stated what the markup there is going to be.
Sorry, this made me laugh. Katie's Toys. I don't say 6-inch. I say 15.24 centimeters. Metric bitches. That's good. That's awesome. Okay. Yeah, dude, this is I'm curious, man. Like, what do you because you were saying the secondary markup and then these being limited, if they do get any, how bad do you think the markup's gonna be?
I have no idea.
For
I've
us
never
North
like,
Americans?
yeah, I've never like, you know, I've never purchased from either of
Yeah,
those two sites. I looked at like the in art Joaquin Phoenix Joker pack, which is probably comparable. Like it's, you know, it's like two figures, or it's like, or it's a figure with enough interchangeable parts that it's like it's similar, right?
right.
I think that was like 1,200 around that ballpark. So, and or there's one that comes with like the whole like, you know, talk show set or whatever. Like, so I've kind of like, you know, been
Mhm.
bracing myself off of that. I don't know what the original in art figure cost. But yeah, we'll see. I'm a little
Yeah, well,
disappointed that I was kind of hoping today, like those sites would like update their product pages, and I'd have like a little better idea of like what the actual amount was going to be. But you know, it is what it
yeah,
is.
I'm curious too. I think shipping for us is
Oh
hit
God.
hard,
Ugh.
right? But this but again, like I mean, this is one of those things where it's like if you want it, you're gonna have to pay for it.
Yeah. Well, and
And
like
you
I said, it's like
and going
I
back to
think.
this too. Yeah. Oh,
Oh yeah, go on.
no, go.
Oh, I was just going to say, like, I was just going to reiterate again, like, I feel like it's also, you have to factor in that, like, it's either going to take a long time, or the quality may not be as good as what's represented in the, you know,
Right.
Viola's amazing, yeah, or these, you know, I think Yost in his interviews was saying that like they were waiting to get like the like production sample before soliciting the product. So like some of these images might be like the actual like factory samples, but even then it's like, you know, who knows? It's a little
It's
bit of a,
happened to
you're you're taking a little bit of a chance. Like you're
yeah.
investing and hoping that you're gonna get this as the final product, but there's no guarantees, right?
And you made a good point too. Like when we buy directly from Mondo, and let's say something is just even off a little bit, we just contact Mondo customer service, and somebody says, "Here's your new head, here's your new arm, here's your new whatever it is you need."
Right.
When we're buying third party, we might not have like if something is all if you just all of a sudden have one that's just the one that's just not good, or
Yeah.
like you buy a deluxe one of the heads just something's wrong with it. Are you able to still get something from them? Like we just don't know, right? Like these are, I mean,
Yeah.
not that I'm,
It's you're because you're dealing with a middleman at that point, which, you know, it's like they might have a good relationship with you know, the e-tailer you buy from might have a good relationship with JazzInc and can, you know, but
right,
you know, facilitate that kind of get those replacements for you. But it's, again, it's not, it doesn't give you quite as much security as buying directly from JazzInc, where you know that they're like going to move heaven and earth to, you know, they'll first of all, they'll have like replacement parts and stuff to help, you know, if anything comes up, they'll be able to like kind of, so like if you're international, like order from JazzInc, like you're all set, you're good. But yeah, I
yeah,
mean, like you know, there you go, awesome.
right. Topher
Glad,
Khan, he
yeah.
got his rogue head. So
Yeah.
I mean, mine. I was like, nah, mine's good. I was like thinking about it, like, should I call and just get? I was like, no, mine's good. I'm happy.
No, do it. Do it.
I'm a
Get,
happy
you
dude.
know, do it. Guy, you know,
Oh,
just send
just do it.
send an email in, you know, just why not?
Why not? Why the heck not? No, this is the coolest thing. This is I don't know what else we can really say about this other than may the odds be ever in your favor.
Yeah.
Um really that's it. Oh, hang on. Someone else in the chat pointed out too sorry, I should have right here. Deep Space Niner. The 2-pack gets you the light up hell here Dio though. I think that's the only way to get it, and I
Yeah.
believe you are
That's correct.
correct.
Yeah.
right? Super
So
cool.
I mean, that is definitely like icing on the cake for sure.
It is.
That like
That's your
that,
basic clean.
yeah, yeah. Basically, like so if I kind of would have preferred if the basic clean had the other head that you're just looking at, the like, just before she says meow from the movie, like that would have been,
Same
that's my
here.
like favorite head of those clean versions. The one where like the lips are open but the teeth are closed. Like the likeness there is so good. So
It's so good.
scary good.
Yeah, give me the licking one. All I know,
But
if I do
that
the
one, I
licking
kind of
one,
feel like the
yeah,
licking one's great. But then it's like, well, now I need to get that Hot Toys Batman. Like, like it's you kind
you
of need
do. You
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 need to
do.
create that scene. Slippery
I honestly
slope with
think
this
either if
stuff.
you get either one, if you get either one of them, either one of the Catwomen, you need that Hot Toys Batman. Like, even if you get the battle damage one, imagine setting the Hot Toys Batman up that's got the torn
Yeah, the ripped
cowl,
cowl. Yeah.
right? Like, come on, stuff's this stuff's amazing. But a big, I hope this does, like, it's gonna do well. I hope it does really well. I'm just gonna give an early shout out and congratulations to the team at JazzInc
Yeah.
for all this beautiful work, for getting this dream figure out there to begin with. And I can only imagine what hoops you had to jump through to make this happen.
Yeah.
Because we don't get a lot of Michelle Pfeiffer, Catwoman, Batman Returns stuff. And it's rare when we do. And when we do, it's expensive. Every statue, everything.
Yeah.
it's
And this is also just like so clearly like such a labor of love from all involved. Like this is not just like the next figure in the Batman movie line. It's like, you look at like Sean Dabb's work and like how much time he's spent trying to like hone the actor likenesses that he has like, spent done multiple iterations of year after year, like and Michelle Pfeiffer being one, like, and that he's just like reach this whole new level with this one, and obviously like Viola's like amazing, beautiful, sensitive paint work, and just like Yost and JazzInc's like whole attitude around like the level of dedication to this project and every project, all their vehicle projects, like it's great to see. It's great to see like artists working on that level, right?
Yeah, no, it is. It's inspiring, is what it is. It's great to see people getting to, like, when people get to do their dream job and you see it, like, it's awesome.
Yeah.
That's why Mondo makes such good X-Men and Batman animated series figures.
Well, thank you. It's
Right?
the obsession.
I'm not talking. I would say something else, but I'm not talking about Ghostbusters ever again. Never. Oh man. I didn't realize that wasn't. I got logged out of my Instagram. I was gonna be like, let's talk about James Gunn, and then I was like,
let's talk about we've mentioned the truth about cats, but what about the truth about dogs?
Let's talk about the dogs. I want to talk. Well, I guess you get to talk about Krypto for a bit. I'm gonna see if I can get me a photo here. Set up.
All right, I'm gonna sell everyone on Krypto. So it's the future of money for one, and the destroyer of the environment for two. You think that's a real fucking grandchild in your phone? It's not.
Dude,
to quote
wow.
the Todd father.
How are we
That's
supposed
all
to
I
get
know.
these guys from
That's all I know
McFarlane
about
on
this.
the show when you keep doing stuff like this? How are we supposed to do
That's one of
this?
the best catchphrases ever.
This is why Toying Around gets Todd McFarlane and we don't. This is why.
Yeah.
This is that's exactly
he said
what
it.
happened.
He said it. I'm not putting words in his mouth. Krypto. The Krypto, the dog, Superman's dog, I have to confess, like, I know fairly little about him in the comics. I know he shows up in Hush. I know that he maybe shows up in All-Star Superman. Mainly my familiarity with Krypto is the like crazy alien version from Superman the animated series, from that episode where he and Lobo are like in an intergalactic zoo, because they're
Yes.
each the last of their species. And so they end up in this like collector's like zoo where he has like the last of all these species throughout the galaxy. And that episode ends with Superman rescues one of the like endangered species, which is this crazy like lizard alien thing with like a sideways mouth of teeth. And that's like he names him Krypto, I think. Either that or
It
Bizarro
opened up
names him
three
Krypto.
ways. The mouth
It was
opened up
really
3 ways. It was really cool design.
I think I don't know if it was like Glenn Murakami or if it was somebody else, but in the like animation commentary, they mentioned there was like they hired a specific designer who was really good at doing like those crazy creature designs. And so that's why like those sort of the Batman, Superman animated series and the New Adventures of Batman kind of have those like very specific monster designs to them. It's from
Right.
this specific artist. But yeah, this image
No, it's
of Superman and Krypto. This ain't no monster Krypto. This is we can see as a
No.
dog,
this
an
is a dog from
earthly
Krypton,
dog.
right? But I'm stoked that they're doing this. I love that they're going this far within the mythos. Like, so it does make me wonder, like, will we get Streaky the Super Cat? Could it happen?
The horse.
I don't know. The horse.
The
right?
Supergirl,
But even
Supergirl's horse.
but Krypto played a big part in the late 90s, early 2000s with Con-El, with Connor, with Superboy, right? So like when Superboy was hanging out at the farm, because Clark was just like, look, bud, go learn a few things, go chill out on the farm for a little bit. And I love it. But
can I just say I love this image so much. Like, this is what they should have led with, not him putting his boots on. This is the like if you saw this as the first teaser image of the new Superman movie, this is all like you'd be like, oh, it's perfect. This is Superman. This is that Boy Scout. He's sitting with his dog, looking at the earth. Like the way it's lit, it's like this is like Amblin Superman, which is what I really hope that the movie has somewhat of an Amblin vibe to it. I realized looking at this image, like this is the most excited I've been for the Superman movie. This pick,
yeah, same here. Plus, I love this cape. Andrew's Gatie's Toys puts it the best. It is such a good cape.
It's luxurious.
Johnny Disco, I like that name, Johnny Disco. Comet the Super Horse, agreed, nice. Right? And Augie said, like, Augie is Gunn is unapologetic animal person, probably. No, he is. I want to read what he wrote on Instagram when he posted this picture, and it is super sweet and it's really nice. Krypto arrives on screens in Superman this summer. Krypto was inspired by our dog Ozu. I think I said that right. Who we adopted shortly after writing Superman. Ozu, who came from a hoarding situation in a backyard with 60 other dogs and never knew human beings, was problematic to say the least. He immediately came in and he destroyed our home, our shoes, our furniture. He even ate my laptop. It took a long time before he would even let us touch him. I remember thinking, gosh, how difficult would life be if Ozu had superpowers? And thus Krypto came into the script and changed the shape of the story as Ozu was changing my life. What better time to debut a not so good boy Krypto than Adopt a Shelter Dog Month? By the way, Ozu today is fairly often a very good boy. And I think that's super sweet, right? And he posted a picture with the dog.
Awesome.
and then the shot that inspired it, which I believe is from All-Star Superman.
Yeah.
So
Perfect.
no, it is perfect, and I love that he does love animals, and it shows it. Hey, if anyone saw Guardians Volume 3, you know the
Yeah.
guy loves it. He loves animals. I would love to see James Gunn do, because he's at DC now. I'm sure he could do We 3 as
I
a
think
as a
he's
movie.
I think he's tried to in the past. Like I think I remember reading that was a comic he was trying to develop, and I actually was maybe for press for Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Maybe he was mentioning that was heavily inspired by We 3, which it kind of is, because he was trying to get that developed as a movie for quite a while.
Right. But that seems really up his alley. Like a movie like
I
that.
think it would work. I think it would. I mean, it's Homeward Bound with like a sci-fi comic lens. Like it,
Yep.
I think there are challenges that would make like a studio executive, wary, but like the day and age we live in now, like you could
Yeah.
absolutely do a We 3 movie and it would crush, and you wouldn't need to embellish the animal dialogue in any. It could still just be minimalist like it is in the comic, and I think that would be
Yep.
a beautiful movie. So
And you can totally imply the animal abuse. We don't need to see it.
right, yeah. I mean, just
So,
just
like,
a faithful adaptation of the comic would be amazing.
yeah, that's really it. And so I'm really hoping like this is it. I know Augie just said here too. It's just like it's weird they didn't do this sooner. While I don't know if I would want Zack Snyder to do Krypto. If you saw what
Yeah,
he did to Jimmy
Krypto would
Olsen,
be
I don't think I
Yeah, Krypto would be like a Rottweiler, like
yeah,
an
right?
attack
Like,
dog.
yeah, like it would just be, yeah, I don't know if I would want to see that. I'm sure there's lots of people that would. All power to you. Have fun. But nope, I'm good. Andrew's Getty's toys. Wonder Woman's kangaroo embrace the suck.
Yes,
Uh,
love it.
I'm down for that too. And right, and then Augie's even he's saying again as well. I mean, probably we'll see more animals. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with seeing Ace, the Bat Hound. I'm down with Streaky the Super Cat, Comet the Super Horse, the Kangaroo. Right. I know there was a Super Pets movie. It did fairly well, and
Yeah,
it's actually really good. So I mean, someone also brought up Beppo the Super Monkey. I think that's a great
yeah.
like that's a great one too.
Just,
I know that they're doing
just
Animal Avengers. Like that came out earlier this year too.
let loose the hounds and cats and horses of war on the DC universe.
Of justice, right? Davey Sockrocker, happy Crypto Day. Thank you.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
I mean, I just love this. Like, also what this says about Superman. It's like this is almost like it's like something out like Norman Rockwell. Like it's when it's
Oh,
because
yeah.
Superman is such like a superior being in a lot of ways, but that means that he can appreciate the little things, the simple things more than we can, right? And I love how in this image you've got the dog's ear is up. Like he's
Oh,
there's just more of an awareness, more of an alertness to the world around them, right? And even from space. Like I really
yeah.
I like what this says about its understanding of like who Superman is, what he represents. And it's really been a long time since Hollywood has been like courageous enough to embrace the like silliness of Superman, like or of
Right. Well, they
comic
had to do
books in
something
general.
different,
Yeah,
right? They had it like for so long. I believe even since like 89, like the DC, or not the DC, but the Warner Brothers studio execs they had a total hard on for Had to Be Dark.
Yeah.
Well, Superman's got to be dark. Dark cells, right? Oh, now it's sounding like Vince McMahon. Dark cells, damn it. Gotta be more darker. He's and that's not what he is. I know Bryan Singer tried something. He went too hard on trying to do another Christopher Reeve movie, and it just it still didn't sit right with me, because it's like, let's make him a deadbeat dad. It's like, keep your daddy issues out of my Superman. And then Snyder kind of doubled down on that, and he says, no, I'm going to put my daddy issues into my Superman as well. So it was weird.
Yeah,
so
it was weird to
that.
do a sequel to like a 20-year-old movie, right? Or
Well,
I guess it
we
was
say that now.
Yeah, but I mean, like a pick. I guess. I don't know. I mean, I think that movie probably it has its problems. It did give us like that shot of the like bullet hitting Superman's eye. You know, that was pretty rad, and that whole airplane rescue scene was pretty good.
That is pretty good, and the bullet to the eye, the bullet bouncing off the eye, also very good. Cool. It's very cool, right? Chad Stewart, we need Gleek from the Wonder Twins. We just need the Wonder Twins.
Twins, anything, yeah.
Like just give it to us, right? Like I'm totally down for it. Hang on, let's see if just checking out here, right? Andrew's like agreeing with me. Yeah, the exec said Gotham dark, therefore DC dark. Yeah, because I remember like that was like a huge thing for like, well, just the longest time. You'd read about it in Wizard, you'd read about it in like Starlog, like all that stuff about like, oh, the upcoming Superman movie from Tim Burton. This is before the documentary came out. And even when you watch the documentary about Superman Lives, it's still the same thing of them just going, you know, this has got to be dark. Just not a fan of it, right? Davey Sockrocker, Bibbo, the super bartender. I'm glad you brought up Bibbo. I think we're getting him in this movie.
But it has to be Brad Garrett. Like, if it's not Brad Garrett, I don't want any Bibbo.
Right, but I could absolutely see him in this movie just after seeing like Krypto, just how Lois looks, everything else. I know that they are going to be showing hang on, we'll talk about New York City Comic Con alongside this as well, because it all ties in. They are doing a screening, or I don't know if it's a screening, a showcase, a trailer for Creature Commandos.
Oh, cool.
They're doing one of those at New York City Comic Con. James Gunn announced it as well. Will be unleashed at New York City Comic Con Saturday. Sorry, Alex, it's on Saturday. Why didn't they get you a Saturday pass? Who is this?
Damn it.
God, I'm calling Peter right now.
They just think I can't handle Creature Commandos. I'm too excited for it.
Hello, Peter.
Mr. Attack.
Do something. Yeah, Mr. Attack, could you please do something? But that's at 4:45 p.m. I don't know if anyone who's going to be going. I doubt YHS will go. They probably don't even know this show exists. So
when's it's probably during the Toy Tuber Unite panel.
It's funny because if I would have went to New York City Comic Con, I would have skipped that panel to go to this.
Or interrupt it with like your Creature Commando swag that you got. And
be like, guys, James Gunn is in the 2 rooms over. He just gave us Superman posters with Krypto on it. That would be amazing. I hope all of that exists. I hope all of that is in there. But yeah, this is the news. We got to be up early, so we're gonna end this show in about like 6 minutes. I'm just trying to think. Let's get our plugs in. I don't really got any more plugs, but let's we've got outside Alice's New Haven Academy. Link down in the bio over at webtoons.com. So please go check that out. That's where she's been. Work's picked up and she's trying to get all this stuff done. God bless her, because she's working hard. Let's
check it out.
Let's go to Mondo.
Oh yeah, so if you're first of all, if you're at New York Comic Con, definitely check out the Mondo booth. Check out the Mondo panel at 11 o'clock on Friday, 11 a.m. And check out our exclusives. So here you see our collectible exclusives. Faker, we announced, we showed off. We did a Faker figure a long time ago. I say we, but it was like way before my involvement with the company. But this is a brand new Faker. He's got like he has all of the like He-Man Deluxe, like he's got the battle damage He-Man armor with like a special like ripped away version of the armor where you can see all of his like that basically like he's got the sticker from the old school Faker Mattel figure, but we also have a version with the battle damaged armor where he's got the ripped, shredded armor that's revealing the robot parts underneath. And it's sort of that like sticker that's like now sculpted out by Tommy Hodges. Shout out to him. He did a great job with that. And he's got all these like, Terminator battle damaged robot heads. And yeah, he's a definitely like a plus up from our previous version. Then we also have our Mirage variant of the Ninja Turtles that I got to sculpt. And I freaking love these. Like I know we get a lot of black and white Mirage style variants, often with the red bandanas, but trust me, like these look so cool. Mark Bristow did the paints on them, and he has like such a great line work. He's paint. He does all like he did the Faker Paint Master. Like he does like great like shading and all that, but like also just his line work is really nice, very like comic book inker quality. And so these have that like the factory often like sort of transposes like his actual lines like onto the figure, and so you can see that kind of like thick to thin. Like I just love like it's just they look so cool. Like it's like comic art come to life. So I'm really stoked that like we got to do these variants, and we will have, if you're at the con, we will have some of these in person. It's a 4-pack. It's a 4 set, but we will have some in person at our booth if you want to buy them and be the first to get any of our soft vinyl Ninja Turtles in hand, which is they're awesome. Like I got to handle some at San Diego, and yeah, if you've never like checked out soft vinyl before, like now's the time. Come by the booth. They're also available online. And then we've got this like awesome like colorway of the James Groman Godzilla, which again, those are huge. They're amazing. Like each little scale is like painted by hand, so it like really, it really stands out. And yeah, he's got this crazy blue and magenta color scheme. Looks like a blacklight poster. It's sick. And then we've got our Nightmare Demons from American Werewolf in London, like perfect for Halloween. This is the like
Blood Moon.
We call it the Blood Moon variant, which super cool. A lot of blood. We've got our Warriors poster, and this poster is like it's kind of hard to tell, but like go to our website, check it out. Like it's almost reminds me of like a pinball machine of the era. Very cool. Then we got like we've got this awesome Goonies cover from Dan Hipp, which looks so good. It's like if there was a Goonies comic book. Really cool. Secret Wars with the symbiote suit Spider-Man poster repro.
First appearance.
Yeah, super cool. Which we're into Spider-Man now these days, so I think we've teased off a black costume Spider-Man in the past. So this all is very relevant. And then we've got speaking of relevant, we've got our black and white Ninja Turtles poster that was done by Aaron Conley. such a talented artist. He also did our Ninja Turtles packaging, and he's like a perfect fit for Turtles. And yeah, so he's we've got our black and white Mirage Turtles. So we've got a poster variant where they've got the red bandanas, and that's very cool, very graphic. And then
pins.
this is awesome. So yeah, shout out to Nolan Fleming Smith. He's like our main graphic designer. Like he if you were at San Diego Comic-Con, he designed our booth, the cool t-shirts that we had there. And so for New York, we've got a new booth designed by him, that this, and it's this aesthetic, like the t-shirt. These are enamel pins. They're his designs, his graphics, and it's got this kind of like creepy, haunted Midway kind of Coney Island theme. So you've got like Mondar, the fortune teller, and Whack-A-Ghoul, like these like severed hands, whack-a-mole, and like a haunted pinball, like with it's so cool. Like, and I've seen a little sneak peek. They were setting up the booth today, and I got a little sneak peek, and it's awesome. So if you're at the con, like absolutely swing by. It's super cool.
This is awesome. Yeah, you guys have killer exclusives every time.
Thanks.
So
yeah,
good.
no, I'm psyched to see it.
I'm excited to hear about all your new reveals. I cannot wait.
I know. Mondo panel at 11 o'clock a.m. on Friday. We've got reveals on the way.
So mark that down on your calendars. Hopefully, maybe someone from Toy Anxiety will live stream the panel.
Oh, yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah, it'll find its way to the web.
I think
I'm
Geek
sure.
Dad, Geek Dork J, I think he's going to be there too. So, so I think maybe he should do some streaming once in a while. God, all those guys, they need to learn work ethic. Every one of them. All right. With that said, we're going to head out of here. I'll see everybody on Tuesday. I won't be on Gotham City tonight for the next 2 weeks. I will be in Toronto. But Alex and I will talk about that off the air to find out what he wants to do.
Stay tuned, folks.
Yeah, stay tuned. So hit that notification bell so you don't miss an episode for when Alex goes on live. Who knows who he'll have as a guest? Maybe, dude, you could do a whole Mondo review panel on Gotham City tonight on the week that I'm out, and that way it's you and the Mondo boys. You can totally do it.
What you can't do a stream from Toronto?
Well, because
Halloween stream?
Maybe we'll see. Like when I get
costume?
There, because Halloween's on a Thursday, isn't it? Let's see. Hang on. Sorry, folks. Let's see here. We're gonna do a production meeting live production. It's the 30th on that.
I thought you told me that you were going to keep the spirit of Halloween in your heart all the year. So Wednesday, Thursday,
right? It's my apologies. Yeah, I don't know. It's just when I get to Toronto, it's like I work, and then it's like, gotta go see this person, gotta go hang out and do this, gotta go see these people, gotta go hit a drink. It is like when I go home to Saskatchewan, right? Because it's just like everyone's just like, I gotta see Doell, and it's like, but I'm hoping, hey, Andrew's Gatey's Toys, he lives in Toronto. Just a heads up to you, on the 31st, I am going to be at Off-World Bar for Halloween. I know that's in your neck of the woods, sir. So if you're not over just partying up on Queen Street, come say hi to me. Or I think we're going to try to do a meetup at Treehouse Collectibles as well with Kevin at some point. I will keep you posted, sir.
Maybe we should move it from Wednesday to Thursday, do like a Halloween stream. I'll do like a bootleg, and you guys can bomb it. You can crash the bootleg, and you and Andrew will be on. We'll drop in and from the space bar or whatever.
The space bar, yeah. I don't know if I want to do that. It's like it's a nice bar. Though. It's a really nice bar, but I don't know if I want to do that. I know. I'm no fun. But yeah, but we'll figure that out. And Alex, I will help you out, of course. And nice. Savage Land Rogue, though. I don't want to see anything else. You better tear that stuff up. All right. So with that said, have a good night, everybody. I will see you in a couple of weeks. I'm gonna make sure Alex streams every week from now on till the end of the year. Regardless. Awesome. All right, cool. Have a great night, everybody.
Bye.